Hi, my name is Grant Walderbach, and this is my story of becoming a follower of Jesus Christ. My life before following Jesus, I grew up in a Christian household. My family were all believers. I went to church. At the time, it really felt like a chore. It wasn't resonating with me very well. I just, I knew God, I knew the Bible, what it was, but I didn't really believe it at the time. I just felt forced to in a way. I made a lot of bad decisions as well in middle school, leading up to high school, hanging out with the wrong crowd, and making some very terrible decisions that I can't even think of doing again. I bounced around from church to church, kind of placed the Christian label on myself, went to a service, and then just bounced back to living my normal sinful life without any care of what my actions could cause, consequences wise. Um, then, not too long after, close to graduating high school, I ended up seeing all these like video reels and stuff from like Facebook and Instagram, people reading off like Bible verses, talking about certain verses to look at. And it started becoming more consistent over and over and over again, even when I wasn't even searching for it. It kind of felt like it was intentional in a way, like God was trying to reach out to me in any form that He could. About 2 years after I graduated high school, late at night, I was still living with my parents in their bedroom, and for so many years, I kept ignoring God, just doing my own thing, to the point that I ended up having a seizure in the middle of the night, fully conscious and hanging off the side of my bed, trying to yell for help for my parents, but nothing was happening. No one was answering. And then I saw a figure that looked like a man from the chest down in white robes. And just walked over, and I felt cold hands lift me up from hanging from off my bed. And as soon as I got fully lifted back up, the seizure just stopped. And there was no one in my room. So I went to talk to my parents. We went to the emergency room, make sure everything's okay. I'd asked my dad if he was in my room. He said no. They were asking why. And I said I saw a man in white robes that lifted me up from the side of my bed, and tears just broke in their eyes. And they said I just saw an angel. And there's no other explanation that I could give myself other than that was an angel that I saw that helped me. After that moment, I felt like that was my wake-up call of God just telling me, Grant, you need to wake up and fix your life. And since that moment, I chose to follow Jesus. I chose to be more in the Word. I chose to grow that relationship with Him that I did not have before. And since then, it's been the best decision of my life. My life has changed quite a lot. I have felt a lot more joy, and I've been more cheerful around people. I've started being told by plenty of people, my friend Jeff at Eden Church, my own family, my friends outside of church, they've all just been asking, why are you so joyful? Why you just seem so different? And I just chose to follow Jesus since my situation that I had, and since then I've never felt any happier.